right, what's up, y'all? This story is crazy, and I'm just going to play the clip before I get into what I actually know about the story, because for those of you that don't know, I have another channel. Well, I have several channels here on YouTube. One of them is a true crime channel where I just go over cases, and I'm more of like a voice behind the scenes, and I'm narrating the story. But this story, I actually did a video on months ago, okay, last year sometime, and I just got an update for it that came across my timeline, and I wanted to share it because the story itself is crazy. And this is why I advocate on this channel so much for people to be wary of the friends and the people and the company that they keep. Make sure your friends are your friends, yo. Please make sure your friends are your friends. People that be calling you a friend that you just met 2 weeks ago and they be like, oh, that's my best friend. No, that's not your best friend. But we're going to get into it right now.
7 Action News at 5:30 starts right now.
Southfield's chief of police is shedding light on the mysterious circumstances surrounding the death of a college student. Thank you for staying with us. I'm Glenda Lewis.
And I'm Brian Abel. Canoe was found dying in the middle of Providence Drive in Southfield back in early June. This week, her own friend arrested and charged in connection with her death.
7 Action News reporter Darren Cunningham is in Southfield with the video that shows what happened that tragic night.
This morning, Southfield Police Chief Elvin Barron gave a timeline of events of what happened before and after Mia Canoe's body ended up here in the middle of Providence Drive.
My daughter was God-fearing. She was beautiful inside and out.
Mia Canoe's loved ones and law enforcement setting the record straight about the 23-year-old veterinary student and the morning of June 3rd. Chief Barron showed this video. He says Mia was a backseat passenger when she fell out of the vehicle.
There's no evidence that suggests that Mia jumped from the vehicle. What the evidence suggests is that Mia may be in the process of throwing up. There was vomit on the sill of the door, and there was vomit in the roadway. Alcohol was detected in Mia's blood, and the alcohol blood contact was a .21.
As you can see in the video, the driver, her friend, who police identify as 23-year-old Kentia Monique Fern of Detroit, kept going.
You were in control of the vehicle, and someone exits your vehicle while the car is in motion, and you don't take the time to stop, render aid, and check on your friend. What kind of friend is that?
Chief Barron says instead, Fern went to the Detroit Police 5th Precinct to report her phone stolen, but still didn't say anything about Mia falling from the car.
And the officer reported that Miss Fern appeared highly intoxicated.
He says it wasn't until 8 hours after the tragedy that Fern came to the Southfield Police Department, explaining that prior to the tragedy, Fern had gotten into an altercation with her boyfriend, who allegedly took her phone, and he drove off in another vehicle. Fern attempted unsuccessfully to follow her boyfriend while Mia was asleep in the back seat. During Fern's drama, Mia fell from the vehicle. Now, Fern is charged for driving drunk and leaving the scene of the act.
I'm going to pause it right here because you see this blurred out image right here? They blurred that out because beneath that image, beneath that blurring right there is actually Mia Canoe's body. Her body is laying right there in the roadway. It's laying right. She just fell out of the car. That's why they blurred it out right there. So I just wanted to give a little more context, and I'm going to give even more context when this is done.
Accident, leaving Mia Canoe to die in the roadway. It was a passerby who found Mia in the roadway a few minutes later.
Drunk driving is not a joke. And this whole situation boils down to that.
Mia's family finds comfort in knowing she donated her organs through the gift of life. Her grandmother says she saved an infant.
All right, so now they gave some context to the story of what happened, but I'm going to give you a little bit more, right? So Mia Canoe gets picked up by her friend. Mind you, Mia was only home, which home for her is right where I live, right here in Michigan, right? I believe she was in Southfield, Michigan. That's where her family's house, that's where her mom and dad's house was, right? So Mia was home. She wasn't even supposed to be here. She was just home visiting before, home from college for a couple days. She gets picked up by a friend that she just met. She just met this friend. She had only known this friend for maybe a couple months, right? She'd only known this friend for a couple months. Friend comes and picks Mia Canoe up. They go to a house party. Okay? They go to a house party. They both get crazy drunk and intoxicated. Kentia picks up Mia. They both go to the party. They both drunk out of their minds. Neither of them should be operating a motor vehicle. Kentia gets into it with her boyfriend at the party. Boyfriend grabs her phone, runs out the door, hops in his vehicle, he gone, right? Mia decides, or Kentia decides, oh no, he got my phone. Oh no, I'm gonna chase him down. As if this is Beverly Hills Cop or some shit, right? So she runs, gets in the car. I'm assuming she tells Mia, yo, we gotta go because my boyfriend got my phone. I need to get it from him. So I'm about to chase him down like this is fucking Bad Boys, part 5, right? So they both hop in the car. Mia, Kentia hop in Kentia's car. They go chasing after the boyfriend, and not chasing on foot, chasing in the whip. They driving behind him, chasing him through the streets of Southfield, mind you. While they're riding and driving sporadically, Mia is in the back seat of said car. She's drunk, so, all this motion, I'm pretty sure, is stirring up all types of stuff in her stomach to the point to where I'm pretty sure she's telling her, yo, you got to slow down. You got to stop. I feel like I'm about to throw up. That's why in the video, you see the vehicle, I believe anyway, slow down. It's because Mia is actually warning her, listen, I feel like I got to throw up. You got to stop. She doesn't stop. In fact, she's so determined to get her phone from her boyfriend, to catch up with her boyfriend and get her phone, that she says, fuck what you talking about. I don't care that you feel sick right now. I need to catch up with my boyfriend so I can grab that phone. So she keeps it moving. All of a sudden, Mia, knowing that she's about to throw up, she doesn't want to throw up in the backseat of her friend's car, so she opens the door. Kentia keeps driving, and she shouldn't have opened that door. When she opened that door, she fell out of the vehicle. What does Kentia do? She looks back. Oh, shit. All right. Oh, well. Keeps driving, y'all. The friend kept driving, y'all. And I don't know if you caught what he said, but I'm going to tell you what happened after she kept driving. When Mia Canoe fell out of that goddamn car into the roadways in the street of Southfield, Kentia took her goofy ass and still tried to catch up with her boyfriend. But because he was long gone by that point, she decides, hey, I'm going to drive to the police station. But not to report that my friend just fell out of my fucking car. I'm going to report that my phone is missing.
Write this down. You get to heaven and you don't find me there. You have gone to hell.
She shows up, Kentia does, to the police station and reports that her phone is missing, that it has been stolen. The phone was more important than her friend's life. Let me say that again. Her phone was way more important. Whatever that phone and whatever was on it, she was more concerned about getting that back than she was her friend's life. So Mia gets left in the middle of the street, Southfield Road. She isn't found until 5-something that morning when somebody is exiting their home to go to work. So literally for hours in the dead of night, it's cold. She's intoxicated. She's probably knocked out cold from whatever injuries she suffered from her falling out of the vehicle. She isn't found until that morning. So for hours, she has been laying there in the cold of night. By the time she gets to the hospital, it's already too late. Mia is gone. Her life is over. And that brings us to why I brought this case up today, because we just got an update on what ended up happening to that friend. Because the friend ends up getting arrested, right, as a co-conspirator in Mia's death, basically. She's a contributing factor. So while everybody was thinking, all right, well, at least some type of justice will be served, we get an update. Let me tell you what the update is. Let's read it together. Metro Detroit News. A woman who was charged in connection to the death of her friend has been sentenced on Friday. Kentia Monique Fern, a 24-year-old resident of Wayne, was charged in the death of 23-year-old Mia Canoe. Fern pleaded no contest in October to leaving the scene of an accident resulting in death and operating while intoxicated. According to court records, here we go, you ready? She was sentenced today to 3 months in jail and 3 years probation. 3 months in jail and 3 years probation for leaving your fucking friend out in the middle of the street like a fucking dog. That's what happened. Only 3 months. 3 months in jail this girl is serving. By the way, the picture's right here. That's Mia right there. Very beautiful girl. Young, had her whole life ahead of her. This is Kentia Fern right there. She left her in the middle of the road all night long and didn't say a word about it. Did not say a word about it. This happened last June, the summer of June. I remember it clear as day because I did a story on it. That's why I wanted to bring this up. This is why I advocate for people having real friends in their life and keeping their circle small. Because you can't trust these hoes. You cannot trust, especially, listen, I just did a video yesterday talking about the Cooking with Kaya girl and how women hate women. Because deep down, they do. Y'all jealous, y'all envious, y'all hate each other. It's a fact. Don't try to come on here convincing me otherwise. We got the results. We got the facts. We got everything, all the data we need. Do not trust these hoes, especially if you're a female. Be guarded and be. I know women personally who have destroyed 25, 30-year relationships with people that they call their sister gal, right? Your sister. Calling each other sister. All of a sudden the relationship is destroyed. 30-year relationship, gone. You ask them what happened. We just fell out. Excuse me? You just fell out? A 30-year relationship was just ended because y'all fell out? This is the shit I'm talking about. Do not trust these hoes. Y'all guard yourselves, guard your circle, and protect yourselves from people like this right here. Let me know what y'all think. I'll see y'all in the next one.